Welcome to Fact Crypt, where we delve into the darkest corners of history to uncover tales of intrigue, mystery, and the supernatural. Today, we journey back to colonial India, where the theft of a priceless diamond from a sacred temple set off a chain of tragic events. This cursed gem, rumored to bring death and misfortune to its owners, has left a trail of sorrow and mystery across continents and generations. Join us as we explore the chilling story of the cursed diamond, its stolen legacy, and the doom that follows in its wake. Prepare yourself for a tale of greed, betrayal, and the relentless power of a curse that spans centuries. The Cursed Diamond. In the heart of India, nestled among the lush greenery of Tamil Nadu, stands the ancient temple of Tirumalai. This sacred place, dedicated to the deity Lord Murugan, has been a site of worship and reverence for centuries. Among its many treasures, none was more prized than the magnificent blue diamond that adorned the statue of the god. Known as the Eye of Murugan, this gem was said to possess divine energy and protective powers, safeguarding the temple and its devotees. The diamond's beauty and mystique, however, were matched only by the ominous legends that surrounded it. It was whispered among the villagers that the Eye of Murugan was cursed, a protective spell cast by ancient priests to guard it from those with impure hearts. According to legend, anyone who dared to steal the gem would be condemned to a life of suffering, with death and misfortune befalling all who possessed it. In the late 18th century, during the height of British colonial rule, tales of the temple's treasures reached the ears of John Hastings, a British officer stationed in India. Ambitious and unscrupulous, Hastings was enticed by the stories of the blue diamond's value and believed it could bring him immense wealth and status. Disregarding the warnings of the curse, he devised a plan to steal the gem. Under the cover of darkness, Hastings and a group of mercenaries infiltrated the temple. They overpowered the priests and seized the Eye of Murugan from its sacred pedestal. As they made their escape, a priest cursed them, invoking the wrath of the gods upon anyone who dared to desecrate their holy site. Hastings returned to his estate in Calcutta, triumphant and oblivious to the doom that awaited him. Almost immediately, his fortunes began to wane. His health deteriorated rapidly, plagued by a series of inexplicable illnesses. His wealth dwindled, and his estate fell into disrepair. Within a year, Hastings was found dead under mysterious circumstances, the once vibrant officer reduced to a shadow of his former self. The diamond, now in the possession of Hastings' widow, Emily, seemed to radiate an eerie light, casting a pall over their home. Desperate to rid herself of the cursed gem, Emily sold it to a wealthy merchant, unaware that she was merely passing on the curse. The merchant, too, met an untimely end, his prosperous business destroyed by a series of tragic accidents. The diamond's curse continued to claim victims as it changed hands over the years. It traveled from India to England, then across Europe, leaving a trail of sorrow and death in its wake. Each new owner was struck by misfortune, financial ruin, illness, and untimely death, confirming the diamond's malevolent power. One of the most notable victims of the cursed diamond was the French aristocrat, Count Philippe de Montclair. Entranced by the gem's beauty, he purchased it from a London jeweler, hoping to present it as a gift to his beloved fiancée, Isabelle. The night he gifted the diamond, Isabelle, normally radiant with joy, fell into a deep melancholy. She began to have terrifying nightmares and grew increasingly frail. Despite consulting doctors and priests, Philippe could not save his fiancée. Isabelle succumbed to a mysterious illness, leaving Philippe devastated. Convinced that the diamond was to blame, he attempted to return it to the jeweler, only to find that the shop had burned down, its owner perished in the flames. Haunted by guilt and grief, Philippe decided to investigate the diamond's origins. He traveled to India, retracing the gem's journey and learning of its dark history. Philippe sought out the temple of Tirumalai, hoping to return the Eye of Murugan to its rightful place and lift the curse that had claimed so many lives. Upon reaching the temple, Philippe met with the priests, who were astonished to see the diamond return after so many years. They performed a purification ritual, hoping to appease the deity and end the curse. Philippe, now deeply remorseful for the suffering caused by the diamond, left the temple with a heavy heart, unsure if the curse had truly been lifted. Despite the ritual, the diamond's curse seemed to persist. It was stolen again from the temple, this time by a desperate thief who sought to sell it on the black market. The thief, like those before him, met a grisly end, his body found lifeless and contorted in agony. The diamond resurfaced in the early 20th century, this time in the hands of an American industrialist, Samuel Pritchard. Unaware of its dark past, Pritchard purchased the gem for his collection. Soon after acquiring it, Pritchard's fortunes plummeted. His factories were plagued by accidents, his investments failed, and his family was struck by a series of tragic deaths. Determined to break the curse, Pritchard sought the help of experts in the occult and ancient curses. He consulted with scholars, mystics, and even visited India in search of answers. Despite his efforts, the curse seemed unbreakable, and Pritchard's life continued to spiral into chaos. He died penniless and alone, the diamond still in his possession. The cursed gem continued to move from owner to owner, each meeting a similarly tragic fate. It became known as the Curse of Murugan, a cautionary tale of greed and the consequences of defiling sacred objects. Over time, the diamond's whereabouts became a mystery, with some believing it was lost forever, while others claimed it was hidden away, waiting for its next victim. In recent years, rumors have surfaced that the diamond has reappeared, now part of a private collection in an undisclosed location. The current owner, aware of the gem's dark history, has taken extreme measures to protect themselves, including surrounding it with talismans and employing spiritual advisors. Whether these precautions will be enough to ward off the curse remains to be seen. Afterword. The tale of the cursed diamond serves as a haunting reminder of the consequences of greed and the respect due to sacred objects. As we reflect on the tragic fates of those who possessed the Eye of Murugan, let us remember that some mysteries are best left undisturbed, and some treasures come with a price too steep to pay. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Fact Crypt. Until next time, may you tread lightly in your quest for knowledge, and may the mysteries of the past continue to intrigue and inspire.